Hello, my fellow Ekkoners. Today, I got another banger video for you guys. This game was honestly one of the best games I've played so far this season. It was a basically perfect game. I think one of the biggest mistakes I did in this game was missing a Q that I shouldn't have missed, but let's just get right into it. Again, rune setup, same as the last couple of videos. Still Electrocute, still Grizzly Mementos, Jack of all trades. This rune setup has felt very good. Red Smite every game, no potion. It's a waste, honestly. Like, it barely makes a difference. It's just 50 gold you're putting down the drain. So, this rune setup, this item build is Lichbane into Storm Surge, into, Mejais, whatever. And another thing I'm doing every game that has won me a lot of games. Like, by the way, I climbed after starting like this kind of gameplay and this rune setup here, this word, by the way, very important. I climbed from like D4 0 LP to D1 in 20 games or something. So like D1 one game away from Masters as well. So here, guys, very important decision that you need to make every single game is where do you start? Do you start bot or top? And it's obviously gonna be dependent on which lane you want to do something in. And let's look at the enemy lane. They have Ezreal, they have Karma, is a super difficult lane to gank. And what do we have? We have a Enchantress support. At least Anami is a solid support. And as you will see in this game, like, this Nami was really, really good. Like, I love playing with this Nami. She really did a lot, but it's just not as guaranteed CC as, let's say, a Nautilus or a Maokai, that they can just flash on the enemy point to click CC them, basically. So, like, Nami, hitting the bubble is definitely not guaranteed, especially not on champs like this. So, having to this lane is just not super likely to impact, to like lead to positive impact for me. So I chose to have top here. Although you need to, of course, have the awareness that Varus with this build, with the barrier, he is quite strong early. Like, don't get baited into like ganking him. For example, right now I could look to gank him technically, but it would just be terrible, like we would not kill him here. I'm very certain of it. So in general, I think these level 3 ganks, you should not be looking to do them very often. You should really be looking to just clear your jungle most of the time and be happy with it. And this is one very, very important thing that's gonna happen here in a second. Pause. So what is the next play, guys? What is the next play? You can see there's Varus top here. You can see mid is pushed in, Crab is spawning. What is the next play? Okay, I'll tell you. The next play, recall. Why? Why do I recall? This was so important. This was such a good thing to do in this game. Why did I recall? I recalled because I knew, because of placing this ward, I knew exactly where this guy was going to be. I actually, you can see me pinging as well here, by the way. Like, this is another good thing you need to be doing, is ping. Like, you can see, I'm pinging Danger, pinging a Mumu. Of course, my mid laner is a retard, so he doesn't respect it, and, well, dies. But back to the point of why I needed to recall here is because top had prio, mid was kind of even, and it was just a waste of time going there. Like, mainly because of the top prio, Like, this guy could have just pressured me. And I think that, yeah, they even had a ward, so they would have seen me walk in there quite early. So in these situations, just drop it. Like, just recall, be at the other crab very quickly if you can. And if, as you can see in this video, enemy bot lane is quite low and they're quite overextended. So this even opens up, and like this very quick recall opens up the opportunity to gank them. Another small detail here is going like this, Don't walk here, What this will do is, it will just mean the enemies have a little bit easier time escaping than if you're just walking onto them from behind. And this doesn't cost me a lot of time, So I'm just walking onto them from behind here. As you can see, I do manage to stun the Karma, which is of course very good. Very nice that the Jinx auto-attacked once, otherwise the Karma probably would have been able to escape with Flash, actually. And yeah, as you can see, I get 2 kills for this. And all of this happened because I did recall and I didn't try to contest the crap. I've even heard, like, I don't know if you know this guy, like Coach Kira, is some like challenger or jungle player. He even says that crabs are bait in general because they fuck up your timings. I don't know if I agree with that. I see a lot of good junglers taking the crabs, but In this situation, 100% it was a super good decision to not go for the crap here. And you can see mid is kind of fighting. I see my, like, at this point I wasn't sure if I was gonna go there. Actually, like, I didn't go there yet, but I see my Nami moving, of course. So now I'm just clearing my camp here, and now I am coming. Taking the... This is a small detail, but, like, taking the plant does make a difference, you know? In these, like, tight situations, it does make a difference, just taking the plant, so you just close some distance, then you have your E. And here I just flash for the kill, you know? Early game flashing for kills is basically always gonna be worth, because it will just snowball you really hard, and you will see in this game, as I said, it was basically a perfect game, just because I snowballed so hard. And here, again, very important, guys. I have so much gold, I'm kinda weak here. I mean, I have a good amount of Dark Seal stacks, but I am kind of weak compared to how strong I am now. And next really important decision, and that's what made this game so good, is just giving up the grubs here. Again, my top is kind of losing, you know. Enemies have the support already here, they have a good position. We can just trade objectives, you know. You don't need to fight every objective. Sometimes it's just much better to trade them. As you can see here, like, despite me being so strong, by the way, like, I am super strong, but it is still much better to just trade the objectives here. And again, it just enables me to be at a point where I can just kill the Ezreal. So here, as I said, like, man, this Nami, so nice. Her just serving up the Ezreal on a silver platter. And here, of course, like, don't be an asshole at this point. Like, don't take this wave. This is a wave that the Jinx can easily catch, and as a jungler, you get less XP and stuff, so no reason. Small detail here as well. Take the plant in these situations. Like, don't take it if you don't want the enemies to know where you are, but in this situation, they knew exactly where I was anyways, because we just killed them bot, so... You know, spotting the Karma here for my Veigar, just a small detail that might make the difference in saving him. And at this point you can see, like, I'm so disgusting. If I had 8 Dark Seal stacks as well. And here, at this point, I do actually want to gank top because my Gnar is level 6, he has some good CC. And let's see what happens here. Again, he's just serving him up on a silver platter for me. This guy doesn't even use any sums because he would have died anyways. And at this point, I have all the kills. Like, guys, like, this is why you should give kills to Ekko. Honestly, all the, like, there's been so many games I've played, like even other seasons and stuff, where I just lose the games because I got all the assists and no kills. But you will see, man, in this game how freaking overpowered Ekko is if he gets kills. As you can see, by the way, guys, Mejais first. I want you to understand something. Mejais curse is not real. Let me repeat that, like, Mejais curse is not real. It is only real if you say that it's real. So, buy Mejais, guys. Like, buy it. It's a good item for Ekko. So this was probably the biggest mistake I made in all game, is missing the Q, but it didn't even matter. Like, that was genuinely one of the biggest mistakes. As you can see, like, the minions blocking me really hard. I still get the kill. And then, oh, you can't really see because of the scoreboard. Here, I was a little bit cautious, of course, because I think this guy can kill me. He also has barrier. And then here, what's the reason I kill him here? It's the old trick. Didn't hit him, but it caused me to be behind him. And yeah, I do get him. 8 kills, 22 Mejais stacks at 10 minutes. And you can see I'm kind of low, so I'm not moving here. Like, I'm not being an idiot at this point. I just ulted. I am on half HP. I don't give a fuck what my team is doing, you know? Like, this game is completely in my control. I don't need to, like, you know, I don't need to play for my team here. Like, Nami and I, we have this game in our firm control. Like, she also 10 out of 10 performance from her this game. You can see 100% kill participation. Like, this is what I'm always saying, by the way. Like, supports can really just enable jungle so hard. I guess it was a small mistake not checking the grubs, but again, enemies just have full control, so it might have even been the completely right decision, you know, to just give the grubs up again. As you will see, like, they got all the grubs, but doesn't matter if they surrender at 15 minutes. So, you know. And then here again, like, don't overcommit. Why would I overcommit? You just need to have patience with Ekko. And the more fed you are, the more patience you need to have. Like, yeah, I could have maybe killed him, but that would also risk me dying. Because of of course, the Amumu is here behind me. He doesn't have ult. Like, maybe I could have outplayed it. Honestly, he was kind of low. But, you know, I don't have ult either here, so I'm super happy just staying Omega fed in this game. You know, I have, like, what, do I have my Lich Bane now? Yeah, I have Lich Bane, Mejais, and Mercs. Of course, the reason I built Mercs here is, first of all, they have insane CC, but more importantly, if you have these items at 12 minutes, like, you will still deal insane damage. So it's actually, it's so good having the ability to invest in defensive stats at this point. So now, of course, enemy ADC is also dead, so I just look to start Drake. I see the Momo moving in here, and we will just kill him. It's cool. So now we get the Drake. Let's go back to jungling a little bit. Ezreal overextends, he sees me, but who cares? Like, I'm so fast as well with the Mejais and Lich Bane. So this guy, he just decides to give up, basically. And now I'm just, like, taking enemy jungle. I like, at this point, I don't need to be scared of anything. Especially with the Mercs, like, I'm not even that scared to get caught out. And then, of course, just pushing down mid tower as well, always a good thing to do. And here, actually, also, small thing to take away. This guy is 0-4, I'm 9-0, but that does not mean I can, like, another, like, mistake, I guess, missing my Q. You know, that doesn't mean I can just ego this guy, you know, it's still a Cassio. If she hits your Q, if you miss your Q, she can still do things to you, right? Like, if I get ulted there, I probably die. Or, like, maybe not, like, I probably have to ult, but I probably don't kill her, despite the gold difference, you know? Like, I literally have twice her gold. Okay, like, I probably could have killed her, like, but again, like, I don't know, like, the karma was behind there, you know? So, I think... Actually, it does look like she could kill me there. Or, like, at least, you know, make sure I don't kill her. I don't know. Again, no reason to take these, like, risks, you know? Like, absolutely no reason. Because I'm in such a good position this game. You know, we're, like, up almost 10k gold. And, yeah, enemies just left. So, guys, this was a very short game. Much shorter video than the other ones. But this was a basically flawless early game against some very high CC enemies as well. You know, I someone in my comments actually asked me, like, can you upload a video against high CC? And he even said in the comment himself that he's struggling against you know, high CC if he's not getting fed early. But the thing is, guys, you just need to get fed early with Ekko basically every single game if you want to win consistently. But Ekko is good at it, you know, so don't worry. You can get fed basically every game. Not every game, like, guys, Messi has lost games. Michael Jordan, they've lost games. Like, I'm not saying I'm these people, but you cannot win every game despite, it doesn't matter how good you are. There's always going to be draft differences, player differences. It's okay. If you play consistent, if you play how you need to be playing, you will win most of your games. And this game, I think, was a very good showcasing of some very important recalling decisions you need to make as a jungler to win those games consistently. So if you learned something from this video, be sure to leave a like and watch the next one. Bye-bye.